Hello, hello, hello. Hi, how are you? Thank you for tuning in to JaniceHopkins.com. And we're continuing with 8 long years. And child, I had to have some conversation with God. Let me see, where's my place? Here we go. Part 3. I remember it like it was yesterday. The 4th chapter of Daniel nagged me constantly. It was my red alert. Then 2 months later, I understood why. My husband was incarcerated. If God hadn't encouraged me with that scripture, I would have went stone crazy and tapped out. That life-altering shift was so severe until it has lasted for 22 years and counting. Not only have we survived in it, but we have flourished in spite of it. The 4th chapter of Daniel allowed me to see into our future. So I understood our path and I understood why. Although the journey has not been easy, trust me when I say that, 22 years, it has not been easy, but God has kept our family together. I have remained faithful. Let me say that again. I have remained faithful because the Lord keeps me. Now that alone is a miracle. 22 years. Can you imagine being separated for 22 years? Yet still faithfully married? Child, if I wouldn't have done it, I wouldn't have believed it myself. So you can see when I got that red alert, slow down, warning scripture, I knew this was serious. This time I was shaken up by the Peter walking on water scripture. Do you know the story? No? Child, well, check this out. See, what had happened was, one night Jesus was strolling across the sea, minding his own business, when his disciples saw him. They were scared stiff, thinking it was a ghost. Who walks on water, right? But the Lord said, "Don't be afraid, it is I." Everyone kept their lips pressed tightly together, trembling, except that darn Peter. He had the nerve to say, "Lord, can I do it too?" Jesus said, "Come, dog." And Peter stepped out of the boat and did indeed walk on water. But when he took his eyes off the Lord, child please, and put them on the strong, unruly wind, he became afraid and began to sink. Peter cried like a man being chased with a woman with a pot of hot grits. Peter cried like a man being chased by a woman with a pot of hot grits. Peter cried like a man being chased by a woman with a pot of hot grits. Peter cried like a man being chased by a woman with a pot of hot grits. "Lord, save me." And the Lord saved him. The end. The bottom line, will I stay in the boat of my comfortable house or step out and buy the expensive one? Knowing if I take my eyes off the Lord, I will begin to sink. But if that happens, I know what to do. Call on the Lord. He will save me, right? Decisions. What had happened next? Well, child, you got to come back for part 4. Thank you for tuning in to JaniceHopkins.com. Conversations with God. 8 long years.